Yep. Hi.
Hi. Oh my god, we both like depression.
No, I
Shit.
I can't believe. So, what are you depressed about?
Life, man. Fuck.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm all ears. I'm all ears. What's wrong?
That's deep, bruh. I
No.
don't know, man. School sucks.
Oh.
It really do. What about you?
Hmm.
What about
Well,
you?
just today, my friend's future is a bit ruined, and I was like giving him some advice about it. So, I just felt like coming here and then just seeing if anybody else may or may not like be in a similar situation. So I was just hoping to just hear the people out.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Are
It's
you here?
always like, sorry?
Are you here to do the same thing?
I mean, I don't know, man. I was just like, I'm sad. I'm bored.
Ah,
Let's just see if people are going through the same shit.
ah.
And I
What?
probably should like get ready, but I'm procrastinating like I always do. So,
Mm.
hmm.
Can you tell me what you do? Well, okay. What do you procrastinate for from?
Homework,
Uh huh.
cleaning up my room.
Uh
You
huh.
know, when you're depressed, your room is like a fucking mess.
Uh huh.
I'm sorry for my language,
Oh
but
no.
like,
Fine. Fine. Yeah.
okay, it'd be like that.
Oh.
Oh my god. And I should probably like do some groceries to eat
Uh huh.
tonight, but like, I'm still sitting on the couch. So,
Ah, I see.
yeah, great.
Um. So what would you be doing? What do you normally do like when you procrastinate?
Uh, I'm on social media most of the
Uh,
time. It'd be like that.
but like,
What about you?
mm, yeah, I also like when I procrastinate, I like watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. And I also just like watch random videos and then just like see comic books and stuff like that. But
Oh,
But the thing about procrastination is when I do that, this is what where in my opinion procrastination is complicated because on one hand, you are like a bit technically like not using your time the way you wanted to. But in another way, if you see it in another way, you can tell that like you're doing this because you want to do like you want to watch videos and you want to read comic books more than the other things you want to do. So I don't know. It's like something that people get disappointed a lot by, but like in my opinion, like you're just basically following your instinct by just following what you want to do, right? So
yeah, dude, you got a point.
hmm.
Oh my
so
god.
I think the biggest problem right now is the fact that like if you have like any like depression due to like you procrastinating a lot and all this stuff, you should my recommendation would be just thinking about like what you would gain by like doing these procrastination because it's technically impossible for anyone to waste your time, right? Like for example, if you take a nap, oh yeah, you may feel lazy, but like you're getting some rest out of it, and you're like having some nice time just like taking a break and all this. And like when you watch videos instead of like working on your homework, you're at least learning from that video or you're getting some entertainment out of it. So it when people like procrastinate, it's a false statement to say that yes, you're procrastinating definitely, but saying that it's a waste of time is like a thing that people tend to be the most scared of, which I don't think is technically really true.
Dude, that saved my whole ass mood. Oh my,
Hmm?
those were some wise words. Thank you. Oh my god, what?
No, because like
Thanks.
it's people over the problem with like these kind of like depression is the fact that like people tend to overestimate it all the time, like you see. Yes, there will be always people out there who like technically spends the time that they wanted to choose, but just like how you choose to what you would do with your time, you have different ways that some people have different ways they want to use that time. But when it all comes down to it, they make choices, right? They did this
Right.
instead of this, while you did this instead of that. So at the end of the point, either way, you gain something and you lose something. These people gain something else while you gain this. Like whenever I see like billionaires all the time, yes, I'm very jealous of the fact that like they work hard and they like spend so much time at what they want to do. But at the same time, I know for a fact that many of them will be jealous of me just having enough time to just watch videos and then just sit on the couch and then or just like reading the comic book. So either way, it's not something to be depressed about. It's just something to be like just reflect on, you know? Sure, there will be always ways you can like better use your time for you to be more satisfied, but like um at the end of the day, it's just choices that you made, and then like yes, you no matter what you do, you'll gain something from it. But I don't think like gaining depression out of it, any of these will like help in the long run anyway. So just seeing it for the best kind of like situation, seeing that whatever you put yourself through is the whatever you gain from it was worth it, then I think it will be very good for anyone who feels insignificant due to the way they spend their time, right?
Damn, that's true. That's I never looked at it that way. Wow.
Hmm.
Thanks, man. Oh my god.
Do you have anything else you need to talk about?
No, that was like really. That's really sweet of you, and I hope you like. I hope you're okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, because that sounded so nice.
Hmm. No, I've been dealing with very similar things as well, but like at the end of the day, if you can't be proud of yourself doing the insignificant things, you probably can't feel happy when you do the important stuff either, right? You have to like acknowledge the fact that like you need time to rest and you need time to like procrastinate. You need time to like follow your instinct rather than logic every now and then, because the human people and you at the end of the day are a very complex creature who just needs something that just feels illogical. You're not robot, and procrastination is just one of those ways you can prove it to yourself that you're not a robot. People will tend to just think that like following like all the steps will like with a manual with them will like get them to like follow get them to become more happier, but at the end of the day, like I said, that doesn't mean that you're making the right choices. That just means you're making the different choices, you know. So
Oh my god. That
yeah.
you don't even know how. Ew, I don't want to get emotional and shit, but like you don't know how much that means to me when you say it like that. Because I've been having like a really fucking rough time for like 8 months now,
Mm,
and you know what? This makes it sound like
mm,
it was a good like in a way like a good choice to like
mm,
get some rest
mm.
and really reflect on stuff.
If you want to be like proud of the
Yeah.
insignificant things, what I would recommend you is to that taking those times when you do these kind of things that you think you're procrastinating with, like rest or like playing video games or like just sitting on the couch instead of going to the grocery store. Perfect time for you to just reflect on like how your things are going. Like you might really legit regret the fact that you're just sitting down and then like not going to grocery shopping. That's natural. That's just how you reflect. That doesn't mean that sitting on the couch itself is bad. It just means that you know for a fact that like maybe doing something else would be a better way to like make yourself more active, more like happier, at the end of the day. So to be like proud of the fact that the thing that you're doing is insignificant is the fact that like just admit the fact that like no matter what you do, you learn from it. Like no matter whatever you do, bad or good stuff, you learn from it. There's no such thing as bad or good stuff because it depends on what you get out of it. That's the important bit. But if you just decide to like just put them all in one side and say that like, oh, these are the terrible things because society tells me they're terrible things, or the fact that like my parents or my like friends tell me, oh, you're wasting your time and all that. At the end of the day, they don't know your life and you don't know their life. You don't know how they rest. You don't know how they procrastinate. You don't know what kind of activity they do. So at the end of the day, it all boils down to you, how you reflect on this and how you like make the most out of any like insignificant situation to significant situations. You can be proud of anything. That's not the hard bit. The hard bit is like believing the fact that whatever you're doing is significant. And I have to say, you all you have to do is just say that it's not wasted time. It's just procrastination. Same, not the same thing really.
Oh my god, you're so right. I don't even I don't even know what to say.
Hmm.
That's
No.
really like that's really sweet, and I feel so much better about myself. And you should be a excuse me, a motivational speaker. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Motivational speaker. Yeah, because oh my god.
And I have to like just before like all this, I just have to make admit the fact that it'll be definitely hard. Like just going around and just saying no, this is not a wasted time. I'm procrastinating. That's true, and there probably is better ways to like spend my time. But the thing is, no matter what you do at time, whether you're not like putting 8 hours of work on your homework, or the fact that like 8 hours of like 24 hours just full on working out and all this kind of stuff. At the end of the day, you're just still gonna tell yourself, okay, I still have better ways to use my time. Oh, I want to use my time this way or that way and this way. But you don't see it that way. Just see it as a reflection, because no matter what you do, reflection is very important. Just making sure that like even if you are the most efficient type of robot kind of human being, there's still probably room to improve. But room to improve doesn't necessarily mean you just spending more time on the activity that you do. Room for improvement can also include just break time or rest time, or just sitting on the couch doing absolutely nothing, or just like hanging out with friends, drinking, or like all this kind of stuff. Whatever, depend. Only thing that can prove to the fact that like what you're doing is wrong is yourself, you know. But yes, you can just consider it that it's a bad thing, or like it's like it's not worth it. Then yes, you can change yourself, but like only person that can prove it is yourself. The problem comes when people beat themselves up to just prove to themselves that, oh yeah, I'm never gonna get out of this bad situation, or the fact that yeah, no one is like, at the end of the day, only person that can truly judge you is yourself, you know? Like, yes, people can tell you all these things, like, oh yeah, you should spend your life better and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, the only person that can truly believe in those things, and the only people that can tell yourself that like you're wasting your time, is yourself. And if you can have full control over what you can say to yourself and what you can believe or not, then yeah, you'll be able to like just be proud of pretty much any situation. I wouldn't recommend that though, because that just means that you're not gonna learn anything. So I recommend you just taking in some of people's advice. But I can't judge someone for like just, you know, standing up for like their livelihood, and just standing up for, no matter how lazy or active they are, just standing up for like their life and just how they want their life to go through, you know. It's not, life is not a map, you see. It's not a map where you just follow along a route. No. You don't, no one has a map. You just trail a path and then just see how well it goes. Sure, you can get advice from some people, but like they can't know your whole situation either. I don't know how important it is for you to like sit on your couch, and you don't know how important it is for me to like just be online and just be chatting with you, you know? Only person that can judge that is myself. Like I can think of this as the worst time that I've ever spent, or the best time I've ever spent, or just the, you know, regular time. Either way, I'm getting something out of it. I'm gonna keep getting something out of it. And if I don't get something out of it, then like what was really the point of me, you know, just talking with you, you know? What was the
Right.
point of you sitting down on your couch today doing nothing? What was the point? If you don't learn something from it, if you don't like gain something from it. Because when people say gain, it's always about money, it's always about intelligence, it's always about muscle mass, it's always about friendship, social life. But are you sure you can't gain anything, absolutely nothing, by just, you know, just sitting on your couch doing nothing? Are you sure? Because you're alive, right? You're not a stone. You're not you're not active. Like there's plenty of cells in your body keeping you alive right now. Are you really not achieving anything? Is that even possible?
That's so true. Oh my god, dude, like you're so smart. I don't even know what to say, dude. That's like the best advice ever given.
Don't.
I don't know. Cuz like when teachers or like your parents or like I don't know, your friends are like you're like, you know, sitting too much on your couch and you're not going to make it, or you know, like I worked really hard on like a school project, and this guy was like I really worked hard this time, like I was really dedicated, and he's like, oh my gosh, like it sucks on all levels, and I was like, well damn, like I really worked hard this time. So like I don't know, that really influenced me, and he was like, well, you know, you're not gonna make it like this, and I don't know, maybe I shouldn't like let that affect me like that. And you really said that really nicely. So
It depends really. Like I understand that some people can be harsh when it comes to like all of these kind of
right,
things, and I understand that like some of these can be like negative impact to you as well. But the thing is, when they have like just as much as you have your own goals and then you have your own desires, the people that you work with, the people that you like depend on, or the people that just even likes or hates you, all that kind of stuff, they have like their own like goals they need to reach as well, you see. So in my opinion, when these kind of situations happen, like in a group project where like some people is making fun of you for like not like helping out enough, or like they're questioning your like your hard work despite you obviously putting in the effort, the chances are it's simply because they have the expectation they want from this as well, because well, that's how it goes, like that's just their reflection, you know. The only way they think they can improve themselves is by having you improve just like them, which is unfortunately the case for like most group projects, because that's everyone has their expectations and everybody wants to like be on the same board. But having said that though, it is also, as you said, he can't just, I regret to say that like he can't just go ahead and then just question your effort without knowing fully well. This is what I mean when I say like questioning people is very important in these cases, because how can you like judge someone if you don't know enough about them, you know? And I can say this for you, and I can say that for him as well. He doesn't know you enough. He doesn't know the hard work or the effort that you put in, and you don't know how much like pressure that he's in, and how much like effort he put in to like get this project, or like what kind of standards there is for him to he expects from you or everyone else as well, you know. So
Right.
it's just, this is the hardest bit about working hard. It's just like just the basic communication of like what we expect from one another, and like what we need from one another. And also like the fact that like even if like some people's best work don't reach the standard that they deserve, that they expect, at the end of the day, respecting the fact that like they even tried their best, and respecting the fact that there's, yes, there are room to improve, but the fact is that we are working as a group together in order to like get to that next level all together. Expecting that is hard, because well, at the end of the day, individual needs are very different even in a group situation. So my advice right now would be, don't take it too personally at this moment, because you know, that's probably what he's doing as well. He's taking all this personally, like
Right.
he's thinking that like you're pretty much probably like not putting in the effort and all this. He's taking it all personally. He's putting all the blame on you. But like my recommendation is that just really just show him the fact that like you worked really hard on this, and like you just, yes, you have room to improve, but like everybody has room to improve, you know. Like everybody wants to improve, and everybody wants to work as a group. So like
True.
get as much help as you need, because at the end of the day, if they want you to improve, then they better help out, you know.
Yeah.
Better help
Right.
out. Like
Okay.
that's the point of being a team, right?
1 second.
Yeah, sure.
My sister called.
Yeah, sure. There's a problem too. Yeah, 9 minutes left. Good.
Oh, she didn't. Okay. She might call again. I don't know. She didn't pick up. But that's right. And I really try to like respect his choice, because like he's a teacher, and I mean like he is right. And I was like, okay, I can see where he's coming from. He's trying to push me like in a good way. So I was like, at the end of it, I was like, okay, I can see why he like tried to make me even better than I was. So I respected his feedback, but it was just, I don't know.
It depends on what you get out of it. Like
Yeah.
I come back to all this all the time. Like worst case situation, the best case situation, it all doesn't matter. Like the situation doesn't really matter. It depends on what you get out of it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You see?
Right.
So most people at this kind of situation will get out things like my teacher is evil. My teacher is the worst. I hate school. I hate homework. I hate teamwork. All these kind of stuff. Some people, yes, these things can actually help, because maybe your teacher is actually really evil. Maybe your school system is definitely evil, you know? So some people may come out of that and actually succeed in doing that. But the thing is, will you be able to?
yeah, I guess it was like, of course I thought it was evil. I was like, fuck you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I can see now that he was like trying his best for me as well. So eventually I got over it and I was like, he's just, maybe he had a bad day. I don't know. Maybe he had like too many students before me and he was like, I don't know, he can have a bad day. He's a person too. So I was like,
Right.
okay, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of accepted it and I was like, maybe this is, I can do better, or maybe this, he didn't mean like this, or maybe, I don't know, I got his words wrong because I was nervous. I don't know. It was like an exam, so who knows? It's,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, I can see from both sides, for him and for me.
Yeah, many things can affect these kind of things. Many things can affect personality, and many things can like affect how you like treat other people as well. And
Right.
maybe like having this expectation of always being kind to others, always being trying to like set up this persona that like you respect other people no matter what, can like detriment people in the long run when they have like different situations they always have to deal with, which includes you and your teacher as well. I I think that right now the best course of action would be to just try and ask him whether or not he actually had a bad day, because there's definitely, and I don't want this to be true, but there's definitely a chance that he's just an actual asshole, right? There's definitely a chance like
Right.
that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
I know.
you'll never really know until you have like a good long, at least like decent communication with someone during a normal day, when you can just at least like, yes, we have different situations, but like we are in the same boat enough that like we can just communicate one to one, you see.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to like know something about other person's problem, as we are like right doing right now, right? I'll never probably meet you in real life, but like, see, this, we are making some progress here,
Exactly.
even though we won't probably personally like physically affect one another. But that's the beautiful thing about my communication, in my opinion, is that it can be so useful and so easy, if as long as like you just make sure you get the most out of it, you know. Like that includes you and that includes your teacher. How do we know if he has a good reason to like be upset about all your work? How do we know if he was just being an asshole? How do we know if he was just being like
Right.
motivational? And like how does he know that you put in all that effort, you know? How does he know?
Right,
Unless,
exactly.
yeah. So unless you guys can like just even have this kind of situation, like just talk about it, then like at the end of the day, you guys just decide that maybe it's not worth discussing, which sometimes is fine depending on the situation and depending on what kind of relationship you want with that person. But like it depends, because you're losing some opportunity by not talking about this, you know. Would it hurt to not know? Would it be bad to for anyone if anyone didn't notice as well? Depends. Like, I don't know what you want.
Yeah.
Like, maybe like maybe I don't know. Maybe it would be too awkward, but I wouldn't say no, but like depends on you, I guess.
I don't know. I don't think I would ever ask him like for why or how. I don't think he probably remembers me anyway, so
Mm.
I don't know.
Depends.
I
Depends.
don't know.
You can you can just decide not to ask him. That's perfectly fine, you know. Like he's not gonna ask you either, because well, why would he
Right.
want to talk about this again?
Right.
But my theory is the fact that like, well, what's the real reason for people not wanting to talk about these kind of things, you know? What's actually physically stopping them? It's no one's like silencing you. You have like power of speech. You have this brilliant gift of being able to talk about your problems, like if you have some. And then like some people decide not to use it, you know, which is like, it can help with some people. It can help with some people, or it can make situations like not any worse, you know. But at the end of the day, like if your reason for like not wanting to talk to like people that you have problems with due to shyness and all these kind of like emotion things, at the end of the day, was it you're basically just like admitting the fact that like your problem is not that big enough or like significant enough for you to like having to go through these multiple barriers of emotions in order to like deal or like understand it. Which, fair enough, some problems definitely. Some problems definitely. But is this one of those problems that you think is okay?
Right, right.
I think this is just one
Um,
of those decisions. But it, but as long as your teacher is willing to understand and they just talk things with you, and then you are willing to just say that I put in the effort, and you have enough proof of it, and I'm pretty sure you do. I think you'll come out with a lot better understanding of the whole thing, whole situation, and
yeah,
probably come
that's true.
out just understanding yourself better as well. What you are capable of if you're able to like talk things through properly, what you yourself are able to like pass through, like how you are able to come in and out of these emotional barriers in order to like just deal with your problems, if you think it's problems, obviously, which can
Yeah, yeah.
definitely help you with that other situations as well. Like I said, just learning from everything you can. If eventually, like, this isn't a problem right now that doesn't have an answer. That's the beautiful part of it, right? This is very, in my opinion, like, you can call me wrong, but just very basic like problem that many people tend to like overestimate, and then just like just tend to like make this a huge monster out of it when it's just a regular puppy like just biting your shoe or something. So it's not it's not too significant right now. Many people have issues that doesn't have a clear solution to it, or like
Right.
doesn't have, it may even be impossible to actually fix it. So my opinion is that you're quite lucky to be in this kind of situation, even though it's not the best, even though it's not a good thing.
Right.
It
Yeah.
just I just told my
Well,
friend just this earlier as well about the fact that how lucky he was to have a problem that he can actually deal with and understand better. Many
right.
Most people don't give that kind of chance. You see, people don't want people to understand problems. Because they want to hide problems. They want to like make sure that nobody knows their problems. They would rather just hide it and then just make sure that like it dies down by themselves and people ignore it, and then just life continues the way it is. But you're in a perfect position right now. I'm pretty sure that your teacher probably has no issue with talking to you about this either. But and
Hmm.
you yourself are open to like just talking about this as well. So yeah, both parties are open, and you have this sweet chance to just maybe even if you don't solve the problem, just at least understand the issue that you're dealing with. Because right now
Right.
you're just one person at this moment, but
Yeah.
having everyone with involved in the issue involved is like much better, right? So
Right.
mm,
Okay. Well, I think you know what? You're a really, 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 really amazing person, and I don't know, like, I really want to thank you. Like, this is like, I've been going to therapy for like so long,
mm,
and no one told me this.
mm,
So, thank you. Like, I don't know what to say.
you're
This is
doing a
like
great job.
one of this is one of like the best advice like I think I've ever gotten, and that's super weird. And I don't know. I'm just really thankful for everything you said, and I don't. And I just that's it, man.
There's no need to thank me. You're doing a great job. The problem with you is not the fact that you have any problems. The problem is the fact that you're making up problems. You see, you're just making up problems. The things that aren't problems just become problem because in your mind you make it into problems. The procrastination, you're dealing with the teacher, group work, and all this kind of stuff. None of these have to be problems. None of these have to be bad things. You see, as long, like I said, it depends on how you spin it. It depends on like how you like what you gain from it. You see, not what you lose from it. You don't lose stuff from your like problems, right? You gain something from your issues. You gain stuff from your procrastination. You gain stuff from your teacher issues. You gain stuff. You don't get to lose stuff because, well, guess what? You're a learning person. You can't afford not to learn. Some people would die in order to like just for one day just not think about things. Just one day, just like it doesn't matter whatever it is. Just have a silent mind for one day. But at the same
Yeah.
time, that loses a lot of opportunity. And my hope is that like once you like hear this right now, it depends on how you wanna go get through with this. Is the fact that like just don't be so scared of like these problems that you're just making up worse and worse. You're just making it worse and worse. So like it gets harder and harder for you to get past all this. You see?
Wait. Hey, maakt niet uit. Ziekenhuis? Oké. Nee. Maar zeg maar, ik wist niet dat je... Heb je gewoon een doorverwijzing gekregen? Oké. Oké. Shit, oké. Zat hij van oké, waarschijnlijk heb je een allergie of zo? Oké. Oké. Hoe laat ben je ongeveer terug dan? Oké. Is goed, succes. Yes. Tot later. Doei. Doei.
Can I ask where you're from?
Yeah, I'm Dutch. I'm from the Netherlands.
Dutch. Okay.
What about you? I think you're American, aren't?
Technically today I'm from California. I just got someone to just like tell me where I'm from today, because I change all the time.
So you're from California?
No, I change every single day, like where I'm from, so that I can like change, like confuse people all the time.
Oh my god.
Like just
That's crazy.
Yeah, just 3 days ago I was from Fiji, because someone recommended I just change my nationality to Fiji. So that's
a mystery, but I think you're actually American though, because of your accent. And if you're not American, then that's like, then you have a really good accent.
You will never know. You will never find out.
No,
I was from Pluto just weeks ago. Don't go there.
No, I'm convinced you're American. Wait, am I?
You have to like keep guessing by yourself, I guess.
You're American for real. I know it.
Mystery. I can't. Mysteries.
That's cool. Next time I will say like that I'm like Russian or something.
No. It's more fun if you like get people on this side to like just tell you where you're from, and then just like just play along with it.
Oh my god, that's funny.
It is, right?
Okay, so to me you're from California, and that's cool.
Yeah,
okay.
To me I'm from California for the whole day before I change it tomorrow.
That's funny. That's funny.
I hope this has helped you. Like I don't know if I don't really.
It really, like, you don't know how much like that really does it to me, because like, trigger warning, but like I've been like suicidal and shit because of this, and like I don't harm myself, so it's fine, but like it really has been getting to me, you know. I was like, fuck, like sometimes problems really be too big, but like now that I think about it, I'm like, okay, like it depends on how you handle it and how big you make it. And I'm like, shit, I've been way too serious about my own shit. So, and it's good to be serious about your problems, because sometimes you have to be. But like, do you have to be that serious about it? I don't know.
The problem right now, okay, that maybe this will be the last thing I tell you before we go.
Yeah.
So, there is a huge difference, you see, between reflection and punishment. You are punishing yourself for like all these things that you've done. Maybe they're bad, maybe they're good. It doesn't matter. The point is you're punishing yourself. You see? These things may or may not be the biggest issue in your life or the smallest issue in your life. It doesn't matter. The point is the only person who's hurting you is you at this point. You're punishing yourself, you're like detrimenting yourself, and then you're just like going around and just saying that, yeah, this is a huge issue. Oh yeah, bad me, yeah, all this. Reflection, on the other hand, is completely different, as in you learn from it, you know. You try to like get the most out of any situation. You try to like see like how can I improve the next time. Bad situation, or if I'm in jail, okay, what can I do now? How can I like make the most out of the situation? If I'm the billionaire like playboy and like I have all this, yes, okay, reflection time. What am I gonna do now? What am I gonna do now? Should I improve? Should I take some break, or what's going on? That's reflection. They don't. You're basically what you're doing is right now is like similar to a billionaire punishing himself for like being a billionaire, saying that, oh man, god damn it, I'm a billionaire. God, I hate being a billionaire. What's wrong with being a billionaire? Gosh darn it. And then like, yeah, it may sound silly, but like that's basically, you can make a problem out of anything. You see, you can make anything can be a problem. I read too many books, that's a problem. I play too much video game, that's a problem. I'm too kind, I'm too nice at school. I do too many homeworks, I do too well in my homeworks. Anything that can be a problem. Anything can be a problem, but like depending on like how you fix it, whether or not you punish yourself in order to like somehow get yourself to become better by like beating yourself up by it, or like reflecting on it, is the line that you need to like make right now, because like you're at right now you're like at the punishment
What's
side.
happening?
You see you're at the punishment side. Do you want to like try something new by instead just reflecting on it and just seeing how maybe the problems that you have might be just good or like bad. It's not, at that point, I just have to say it's not that difficult, but like it can be difficult to some people.
Right.
But like it's about, it's always worth a try, you see, just worth a try. It's Reflection is hard, especially if you have problems that you are dealing with and you just make these problems much larger in the long run as well. But everybody can get out of it, like if you want to, if you just want to. Like some people actually do succeed in life and technically by like punishing themselves all the time, but like you will undoubtedly have these kind of thoughts. You will undoubtedly like go through all these phases. You will, because at this point the only person you're blaming is yourself. You have no one else to blame. At that point, you just beat yourself continuously until you somehow like get a treasure out of it or something. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna be worth it. I've tried that a couple of times technically as well, but like I don't know if that helped me. But like see how it goes. Just see how it goes. Every
Yeah.
every situation has a bright light right next to the evil and dark side of it. If you just see for yourself, like just have a bigger view of like what you're really going through. Some people have drug addiction. Big whoop. What are you gonna do next is the problem. What are you gonna do to make your situation better? Are you happy being a drug addict? Are you sad being a drug addict? Are you being bullied at school? Okay, what are you gonna do now? How can you improve? Sure, you may not be able to change the entire society to fit you, but like can you like do something to take action? Can you like do something, or like do you want to do something? Is it worth doing something? Can you think about all of this while you are continuously fighting the biggest enemy of your life, which is yourself? Can you do that? Can you think about any of this if you just like hammer yourself with regret and hammer yourself with like all this depression, when you know for a fact that like the real problem is out there somewhere, but no, you just want to like keep hitting yourself instead because that's just easier.
Shit. I'm gonna write all I'm gonna write all this down afterwards and reflect on this stuff.
I'm not saying I'm
Uh,
right, but like if this makes you think about stuff, that's completely fine.
yeah, at this point, I think what you said is a better way of thinking than I did, or like what people told me is a good way. I don't know. I think this is something I really needed to hear from someone. I don't know.
If you
And
if you find anything I said like wrong, or you change your mind in the future, that's
no,
no. It's
uh,
good to change your mind. It's definitely good to change your mind, because your therapist, your teachers, your parents, they can all be like mistaken or wrong, because at the end of the day, I don't know your situation, they don't know your situation. I don't know what can help you, and I can just give you like my personal opinion and all this. So like, don't take what I said as a grain of salt. This can help you,
I
this
will.
can damage you as well. Like depending on how you use my words, you see. Like I said, it all depends on how you spin it. So yeah, change it the way you want it to. Like make sure like it fits into like all kind of like different situation and all this kind of stuff. And yeah, as long as you make something out of it, or like you learn something out of it, then yeah, I've done what I wanted to do today. Yeah, giving advice to people.
yeah, that's, I don't know. You really gave the best advice to me, and I will most definitely pass it on to people that I think also need it. Again, I don't know
Yeah, yeah.
what happens really. So I don't know. You are an amazing dude. Like, I'm so happy. I typed in the depression stuff, and I don't know. I really want to thank you. This might like honestly save my ass from depression for real.
Try
So
your best. Yeah, try your best. You can do it if you wanted to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could have done it even before, like even if you didn't met me. But like, yeah.
true, true.
Hopefully, it doesn't matter to me if I helped you or not, as long as you're better feeling afterwards. Thank you so much for like talking to me for so long. Yep.
Yes. Thank you so much. You don't know what it means to me. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care of yourself. All right.
Yes, you too.
Have a fantastic day. Bye.
You too. Thanks. Bye.